So let's look at Sebastian on Rogan. Immediately, Sebastian is going to say something that people hate, and he's going to talk about his Netflix special. Let's take a look right now.
Other routine. So for me, I don't know. I like to keep it different every night. Just try and play around. And it's weird now that a Netflix special, I just one came out, and I don't really subscribe to if I have a Netflix special out and you come to a live show, you're going to see some of those bits that I did in the Netflix special. I don't like.
Oh, I see. You mean the thing that every other comic is appalled by and says they don't do? So what he's talking about now is that, you know how like other people, Joe talks about it all the time, they do their special, then they retire all that material, so if you come see them live, you're not seeing the same stuff that you just saw in the special, okay? Sebastian, his audience, too stupid. He's keeping them in. He's not retiring nothing. They've got to hear about this stuff. So look at that. I just thought that was really funny. You don't often see comedians say that. Let's watch that again.
If I have a Netflix special out and you come to a live show, you're going to see some of those bits that I did in the Netflix special. I don't like retire the act. I know some guys go, okay, it's out there.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm not doing this on my live show. Myself,
yeah, this is interesting. Sebastian is from Chicago, but he has the heaviest Brooklyn accent. Yeah. He learned that accent from a Brooklyn-style pan pizza from Pizza Hut. Yeah, very interesting, Sebastian. So you basically, these people are too stupid. These Italian dummies who come see you, they don't even care. They probably don't even have Netflix.
I still like to do some of that material because I enjoy doing it. And
sure you do.
I also have some new stuff. So I kind of, and I don't know how long that lasts. I don't know, like, I know some people were like, oh, I saw that on the Netflix. Why am I going to pay to see it live if I could see it at home? But there's something about going out, I believe, to a live show and seeing a live performance. There's different nuances that you might see in a bit or an add-on. Like sometimes
I might be wearing a different jacket per se. Okay. Maybe the gel I use is a bit different.
I add on to the joke that my jokes are sometimes never finished, so I keep adding on. So
oh my God,
that's the way I've kind of worked it my entire career.
Yeah.
Okay. Careers. Many funny moments from this app. I wish we had more picked out. There was one part where he goes, Joe, I'm not a pot guy. I don't like the green. It was very funny. Of course, he's not a pot guy. It would make him think for 3 seconds. And then he'd realize he's a complete buffoon. But there was one miraculous thing that happened here that we must show you. You guys remember Jocko Willink, of course. Remember the Navy SEAL who wakes up at 4 in the morning and steals his slogan from, a breakfast cereal company or your local gym, and everything with this guy is good. Your wife leave you and you lost your job? Good. Basketball practice didn't work out today and the balls popped? Good. Get up, work harder, live stronger. And people are like, that's amazing. Where could I buy your supplements? This is incredible. So just take the protein powder for $25.95 a serving and I'll be like that? No, dummies. This isn't how it works. That guy's a maniac. You don't have the discipline. And this really became showcased here on Red Bar when Joe Rogan had Everlast on. Remember the main guy from House of Pain? Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. I don't really worry about the Terminator. That guy. He was on. He's this old, aged out guy. Now he's a true fool. Wears the same hat as Eminem. And he was talking the whole show about how his daughter is basically, they've had to build a hospital room in their own home. She's on life support. She's in an iron lung. She's got lung disease, Joe. And, he's really down on himself about it during this episode. So Joe Rogan throws on this Jocko video that you're about to see, plays this whole thing, and it's Jocko going, life's got you down. Good. get up and work harder. And as soon as it ends, what's his name? Everlast goes, Joe, I love it. That's a great message. However, the doctor comes to me. He says, sir, your daughter's got 1 week to live. We can't figure out what's wrong with her lungs. I can't say good. Joe's face went dark. His eyes filled with tears and decided to battle him for the rest of the episode because, he didn't understand his clip. You would think that would be enough for Joe Rogan to learn his lesson that Jocko's stupid spiel just doesn't work for everybody. But no, Joe is still mentally retarded and decides to show Sebastian the exact same video. They're all saying LOL at Everlast. Yeah. That is such a funny moment from that. We should show that. That should be like, we should save some clips like Tommy Buns does, where it's just a classic clip. Like we should make some sort of page called Red Bar Classics, where it has the very best, most brought up clips. Red Bar Classics. What would you guys think about that? What would you guys think about that? Why did I say that? I'm a real phony baloney.
No.
Thank you, Jules. Let's go to this. Let's go to 134.20. He's going to show Sebastian the thing. I didn't see this yet. I mean, I think I saw a little bit of it, but I skimmed over. 134.20. And let's see how Sebastian handles it. This is great. Sebastian tired. And by the way, 1 hour. This is an hour and 34 minutes in. That's exhausting for Sebastian. I like to keep it to 20 minutes for my interviews, okay? I don't got 4 hours in me. He actually says something quite like that at the beginning of the episode. I don't like these podcasts, okay? What do you got to say? Zip it. He might have a point. All right, let's hear.
He willed himself out of it. So, I mean, if he could do it, why can't I run another 1.5 miles?
Yeah. There's a video that I listened to from my friend Jocko Willink.
There's a video that I listened to. So he listens to this from time to time. It's like in a playlist with all of his other workout songs. There's a video that I listened to. Oh, like you listen to it like you would a song over and over again? That's kind of insane.
Who's a Navy SEAL commander, and he's got this video, and it just says, I think it's called Good. Because it's how he looks at everything. Oh, you hurt your ankle. Good. More time to work on other things. Is insane. You didn't get to promotion. Good. Like everything's good. Everything good. That's like how he looks at things.
Wow.
And I've been like running hills, halfway fucking dead, exhausted, can't breathe. Right. Like, oh, your lungs are on fire. Good. You got an opportunity to get in better shape. Like, good. Keep pushing.
Your lungs are on fire. Good. Clip that. Send it to Everlast. Holy fuck. Your lungs are on fire. Good. Please, we have gold on our hands right now. Everlast was literally talking about how his daughter has severe lung disease. They had this problem. Clip this and be like, hey, remember that Jocko Willink's video? Well, Joe brought up your appearance again, and look what he had to say, and just send this to Everlast on Twitter. He will fucking flip out. I'm not kidding. This all ties in unbelievably. Do that, somebody. But make sure you don't cut just that part, please.
It's like, oh, your lungs are on fire? Good. You got an opportunity to get in better shape.
Say that and be like, he was referencing the time you were on and you hated the Jocko video. He thinks you're a fool for hating it. Say that. Woo! Let's hear this again.
Exhausted, can't breathe. It's like, oh, your lungs are on fire? Good. You got an opportunity to get in better shape. Like, good. Keep pushing.
Daydreaming about Everlast's pain. Yeah. You got it. Why would you do it, Joe? Imagine Joe trying to have to explain this to Everlast privately in DMs while dealing with his Jack Dorsey scandal.
This is what it's all about.
And Everlast is so stupid, he'll flip out. Joe, I saw the video. You don't, I don't want to hear it. I got to take a week. And that will send Everlast to a resort, like a rehab style place. Yeah, like where he has to fucking camp out for a few months to get his head back. Woo!
On fire, good. You got an opportunity to
He's
get
going to show
shape.
it to him. Let's just do that.
Good. Keep pushing. This is what it's all about. Yes. Good. This is an opportunity to face the intensity of this moment. You got to play that. Play that video.
You got to play that, he says.
Just to freak Sebastian out. Because this is something
Isn't that funny? Like when I say you got to play that, let's dig back into it's Red Bar Classics. It's what I told you. it's like the best videos of all time when I say, hey, let's play that old, even though we've done it before, let's play. When he goes back to play an old clip, it's Jocko Willink doing the worst, cheesiest, hackiest little good video. You gotta play that? Do we gotta? Somebody tell Jamie should be like, I can't find it, boss.
I'll listen to this like
one of my guys that worked for me
every 3 or 4 months.
He would call me up or pull me aside with some major problem, some issue that was going
Joe's
on.
already ticked off that it started playing early while they were talking. Okay.
And he'd say, boss, we got this and that and the other thing. And I'd look at him and I'd say, good.
Ooh, we all know that note, don't we? Somebody get me that note from the piano, and I'll put it on my soundboard. That one piano note where Jocko starts off, he goes, a lot of people tell me they can't run track and field. I'm like, good. And then, dong. What is that? What letter? What piano note is that? That is my favorite note. In fact, when people ask what I am for Halloween, that's what I am. That note.
This and that and the other thing. And I'd look at him and I'd say, good. And finally one day he was telling me,
I want a full piano here where I could just go, dong.
You don't
dang.
have perfect pitch. You can't tell what that is.
No. What is it?
I don't know.
It's a darker note.
It's dong.
Sounds dark to me, man. It's a G? That is not a G. Hand me a guitar. Hand me a saxophone.
Got two right there.
Give me a horn instrument that's properly tuned. I think you have to use the piano foot throttle. That's not a throttle. What do those buttons or those things on the piano do?
They make it more smooth.
If you pump that, can your piano work in the water as a
echoes.
boat? You know, that's what I always imagine. If you pump those pedals, you could go into the sea playing your piano, and there's a thing that spins, right?
Yes.
Okay, this is so stupid. Let's just watch this again.
at him and I'd say, good. And finally one day he was telling me about some issue that he was having, some problem, and he said, I already know what you're going to say. And I said, well, what am I going to say? He said, you're going to say good.
So remember,
He said, that's what
what's his name? Sebastian has to pretend to watch this. You know, this really proves Joe does not have no IQ of 127. Unless all these people with high IQs actually go back to being dumb and crazy. Maybe you have to be in that sweet spot. And if you go too high, you're all messed up. I don't know. But 127 IQ, and you can't tell that this is brutal for a guy like Sebastian or anybody to sit and watch? You can't tell by their body language, them going like this? Let's see what happens here.
you always say. When something is wrong and going bad, you always just look at me and say, good. And I said, well, yeah. When things are going bad, there's going to be some good that's going to come from it. Didn't get the new high-speed gear we wanted?
What?
Good.
That's only something you would do if you were in a Marine waiting on high-speed gear in the field. You know what I mean? What else are you talking about?
You didn't have to use that as an example for the main video.
2 examples. Marine waiting for actual high-speed gear from, you know, whoever they put in the request from, and it hasn't come, and now they're out in the field and they're going to get creamed. Or like our web developer, Cameron Malik, waiting for his new TP-Link router to get in from Amazon. That's all I can think of. This isn't really a common problem. I'm waiting on high-speed gear. I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just suck it up.
Didn't get the new high-speed gear we wanted? Good. Didn't get promoted? Good. More time to get better. Oh, mission got canceled? Good. We can focus.
Wait, what mission? Again, that is, specific to the Marines, Jocko. Mission got canceled. That is actually good. That's not, let's try to get that thing rebooked. You should be, oh, thank God, the mission is canceled. I don't have to kill anyone today. Not Jocko. That to him is a negative. I think I've said this before, but each time I say it, it gets quicker and more buttoned down. There it goes. Mission got canceled and you can't kill all those disgusting rancheritos, or what do they call them? What do they even, I can't even think of a Middle Eastern slur anymore. That's how long it's been since they were shouting them out. Good. I know that's really disappointing. You wanted to blow them up or wipe them off this earth. You can't do that today. You got to wait a day. Damn, huh? But don't worry. You can practice killing them and then kill them better tomorrow. That's crazy. Packies, Hajis, towel head. Yeah, I'm telling you, they don't do Middle Eastern slurs like they used to. After 9/11, that's all you heard. It really died down a lot. You know, you don't hear it a lot. Rancheritos. Is that what I said? Did I say rancheritos?
It rings a bell, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I needed something with Itos in it. But that would, of course, be Mexicans.
There's another one. Didn't get funded. Didn't get the job you wanted.
So they're finally showing Sebastian. He's got a politely fake semi-smile, which you know if he actually likes him, he doesn't smile. He has a flabbergasted look like. See, people like Sebastian, when they see something that's missing from their life, they actually do this. They get worried. They have a worried, furrowed brow. They don't smile. A smile is a polite way of saying, oh, so great. Thank you, Joe. Okay, I'll sit through this.
Got injured. Sprained my ankle.
He was
Got
just
tapped
trying
out.
not to laugh in the last 1 millisecond.
He can't believe
where
it. He thinks, is this some sort of test here to see if I'm a fucking freaking idiot? And then Joe watches it, and you can see Joe mouth the things Jocko says like a stage mom from the side of the stage. He's like, but he never really remembers what's coming up. Look at Joe, and Joe's intently also watching Sebastian watch to make sure Sebastian loves it. It's really insane.
Good. Got beat. Good.
Sebastian is so full of shit right now. This is intense, man.
Got tapped out. Good. Got beat. Good. You learned.
I can't wait to see what
Unexpected
Sebastian
problems?
says after this.
Good. We have the opportunity.
The best thing is there's been guys on the show who take this as their cue to go to the bathroom. Like they don't realize we've all seen this at home. Joe is actually specifically showing it to you. You know, because they're new to the show. Joe says, Jamie, let's play this. They figure, oh, Joe's clearly showing the audience. He's not going to show me this goofy clip. I'll use his time to go to the bathroom. And then Joe's like, what the fuck? I was trying to get you in on the good. And now you're gone. And he doesn't know how to deal with it. And kind of panics.
To figure out a solution. That's it. When things are going bad, don't get all bummed out. Don't get startled. Don't get frustrated.
Ooh, you hear that power up?
If you can say
Sound?
the word good, guess what?
Look at Joe.
It means you're still alive.
He is mouthing it. He really went. He started going, but then forgot what the lyric was. That's incredible. I saw his mouth move. I'm not kidding.
He did. Go back. You can see his head.
Guess what? It means you're still alive.
What was he going to say? I think he thought he was just going to say good again. He goes, guess what? Because Joe starts, I think, mouthing the word good. I need a lip reader. Do we have a lip reader? Cameron, learn how to read lips. You're a speed reader. Read a book about reading lips quickly and get back to me. He was about to say good, I think. But that's not what Jocko says. Let's see this. This is crazy.
Good. Guess what? It means you're still alive.
Oh! But Joe, and then Joe's eyes immediately show us that he's embarrassed for being wrong. This is micro as fuck, but it's really what's happening. Now, I'm appalled that the entire comment thread for this episode isn't this. That's the life I live. When I watch this show, this is the stuff I'm looking for. No one else sees this. They refuse. You know, you would think you go to the comment thread, everyone's like, Joe mouthed the word good when it really wasn't. Got him. Busted. But no, they focus on he's a shill for the CIA. Nope. He's making crazier mistakes right in front of your very eyes. All right, let's finish this up and see how Sebastian responds.
Good. Guess what? It means you're still alive. It means you're still breathing. And if you're still breathing...
Oh my God, look at Sebastian.
What the hell?
They've cut to just footage of Sebastian in a loop, like they used in the movie Speed to fake out the guy on the bus, where it's just looping the footage every 10 minutes because Sebastian has definitely left the building.
You still got some fight left in you. So get up, dust off, reload, recalibrate, re-engage, and go out on the attack.
That's unfair. That is kind of exploitative to film a guy watching this against his will. If I'm ever on Joe Rogan, I'm going to go, if you show me the Jocko Willings video, which could happen, there's a 60% chance, could you make sure they do not film me at all while you play it? I do not want to be examined like this while trying to be polite.
Come on. Don't you want to just go run through a fucking wall right now?
No!
Joe.
Good.
Oh! That was amazing! What a pro! Holy fuck! Surprise ending! When in doubt, use your comedic talent. Never been done. Never been done on this show. Usually people find themselves going, That was incredible. That was incredible. And he knows it's shit. But he goes, this Joe Rogan likes the clip. Fine. I'll humor him. We got to see that again. That was incredible.
I did not expect that.
No.
Come on. Don't you want to just go run through a fucking wall right now?
Joe.
Good. I think of that all the time. That's a legit thing that bounces around in my head when I'm tired, when something's wrong in my life. I think good. Don't be a bitch. Look at this the right way. Things are gonna go wrong.
So that is also something that is built into most of us. We don't need a black and white little video with that music to understand this simple concept that we're all pretty much, it's like built in. We're using this tool already. Where you go, fired from your job? Well, get up and do it again. Yeah, we know. What do you think? We're just going to call it quits for life? Sit home every day going, how do you get paid again? No, of course, you get up. It's the oldest saying in the world. And it doesn't need to be said. That's my point. It's common sense. If I fall, I am going to get up. I'm not going to go, it's over, folks. I live with the floor now. If anyone needs me, lay them down next to me. It's the best I could do. Knee is hurt. No, everyone knows. Okay? It's one of the things that you learn in preschool, but Joe needs to remind himself. That's the scary part. Joe actually needs to remind himself to not call it quits after something unideal happens.
It's the right way. Look at this the right way. Things are gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
So you're telling me to look on the bright side. Got it. That's Sebastian. That's from Sailor Twift in the chat. Yeah, exactly. Wait till Joe hears this thing about the silver lining. He's gonna cut off his own head in excitement.
Totally. They always do. If they don't, you're not trying anything unusual. Mm-hmm. You're not doing anything difficult. You're not stretching yourself out.
Yeah, I like looking at videos like that and being introduced to guys.
Yeah, I like looking at videos like that, dude.
His is called Why.
Yeah, Why. Just got a new pair of shoes from a store and they cost over $200. Why?
Exact same music.
Redoing all your material because you had a Netflix special that aired last week and people might have seen your routines. Why? This would be amazing. If I was Steven Crowder, I would actually hire a makeup team to get that cooking today. And we'd film that.
You don't need a makeup team. You just need a face swap on
Snapchat. Oh, my God. Could you imagine?
Yourself out.
Yeah, I like looking at videos like that and being introduced to guys like that. That's how I got introduced to Goggins. Someone played a video of him. There's Dr. Eric Thomas.
I like Loki, Sebastian, where he doesn't really put the accent on thick. He realizes he's a normal guy. And he goes, what am I doing? I got to do some of this or the people will fall asleep.
Motivational speaker who love listening to. I love listening to people who get me motivated. I need that.
Yeah. Jocko's got a great podcast too.
That guy's a Navy SEAL?
Yeah, he's a motherfucker. He's a very interesting cat. Extremely intelligent.
No. Joe, why are you what if it's an ad? What if it's Joe Rogan? What if he made a deal with Jocko? They are selling supplements through Onnit. Oh my God! What if that's what this is? They've got Jocko's got a supplement deal. We see Jocko Willings be passed around on these other shows, Fighter and the Kid, Theo Vaughn. I bet he's look this up. Does Onnit carry Jocko Willings supplements? Because, yeah, Joe Rogan probably doesn't think he's doing anything wrong. He thinks, oh, yeah, I'll mention Jocko Willings 16 times this year. Is that what's happening here? See if that's true. Just type in Jocko on its site on that search bar and see. Because I know Jocko has supplements. I know there was a tie-in with Onnit somewhere. They were doing something together.
There's a Onnit thing on Jocko's website.
There's an Onnit thing on Jocko's website. There you go. Smoking gun. That's all this was. So I think, otherwise, why would you really go out of your way to promote this really hard to promote guy? You know what I mean? It's just so odd. There's got to be a better guy to keep talking about.
Just as manly as they come, and just fucking owns it. And you see that guy talk. One of the reasons why that's so inspirational is because that's really him. Mm-hmm. You go to his Instagram every day, there's a photograph of his watch at 4:30 in the morning because that's when he gets up to train. He trains by himself, and then he'll take a photo of the puddle that's on the ground after he's done.
Wait, you've done that before too. There should not be puddles under you after you've trained.
And he earns the sunrise. So he gets up and he goes to the fucking beach and he sees the sun come up after he's done training. He's a savage.
That's really cool,
That's
Joe.
a real savage.
There's these guys that get up at 4:30 in the morning, and I'm like, what happened to taking a nap?
Or otherwise known as why? Whatever happened to taking a nap? They do. At 5.
Savage. That's a real savage.
There's these guys that get up at 4:30 in the morning, and I'm like, what happened to taking a nap?
Well, he'll take a nap later. But the point is, he makes himself, there's nothing wrong with taking a nap.
No, I know, but this is dedication.
Look at his whole fucking Instagram is pictures of his watch. He's
that's annoying. And people are starting to make fun of this all over the world.
Fucking animal. Man. But he's really doing it too. He's a Brazilian.
Ooh, look at him patiently, politely. All right, how long? Much longer for the Jocko thing. He's ready to drop the act here. This is killing Sebastian. He's sweating. How many calories he's burning trying to keep this character up?
Jiu-jitsu black belt, like a very high level black belt.
Joe, stop!
He's tapped some world-class competitors.
Wow.
And fucking great guy.
How's his singing voice?
Cool. I'll definitely check
He was a guest on Tim Ferriss's podcast. That's how I heard about him. Then I had him on mine.
Does he wear cool clothes? What else about him, Joe?
Me and Tim both convinced him to do his own podcast. Now it's hugely popular. He's got a great book out. What is it? Extreme Ownership.
During the Travis Barker podcast, Joe literally would not let him get a word in edgewise, and every single topic he brought up, Joe would talk for 10 minutes without a break, just telling him things. Like he was like, yeah, my fingers hurt a little bit one time when I was boxing, and then Joe gave him tips on boxing gloves for like 45 minutes without taking a breath, and he didn't even care.
Yeah, and he'll give him like 1 second to respond. This is kind of what Tony Hinchcliffe did to Dane Cook, which you'll see coming up here in a second. All right, that is Joe and Sebastian. Lots of funny stuff from this episode. I find people interacting with this Sebastian to be kind of fascinating. It's an odd guy.